Hey everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru. Yes, once again from downtown Manila with guest number 12 for the day. It's been a big day, guys. I've got 14 guests lined up today for 15 minutes of fame. They want to be famous just like you want to be famous. Guys, think about it. A TV commercial costs you over $30,000, right? A TV commercial. Then people might go and make a cup of coffee or go to the toilet while your ad's on. They might see nothing. What about 10 radio spots? Set you back between 3 and 5,000. Radio station puts them wherever they like. They might be on at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, so people don't even hear them. But come on, 15 minutes of fame, we'll put you across 14 different social media channels and make you famous for thousands of people throughout the world, all for free. Crazy, right? All totally for free, including YouTube with all your social media links. So if you want to be famous, guys, reach out. Don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and help us to help you. But I've got an awesome guest today. I've got a bad light where I am, but I'm going to do my best. I've got a guest from the United States, as a lot of our guests have been today. His name is Heldt. And Jared is an awesome guy. He's an educator, health mentor, entrepreneur, and YouTuber in his part-time. Basically, he's into sage health and mentoring. It tells you all about health, guys, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Basically health and wellness. He's been doing this for quite some time now, and he likes to provide mentoring and healing for those dealing with chronic illness. And he'll talk to you all about chronic illness, guys, and chronic illness can be debilitating. You know, some people can't move, so he can tell you a bit about that and what you can do to help yourself. Personal motto, philosophy, don't give up, try everything, persistent reveals the path. That's right. Meant to be, it's up to me, guys. Keep trying. Right. His podcast has had about 600 listeners at least so far and growing, which is awesome. And business inquiries, we're going to put all that down there later. We're going to put all his social media links. We've got Facebook. We've got Facebook groups. I'm glad you got a Facebook group. That's awesome. Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. He's across all the platforms, guys. This man knows what he's doing. That's my great pleasure to welcome Jared. How are you this evening, Jared?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing fantastic. Speaking of some wonderful guests today. Hey, let's get the show underway. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career in helping others.
Um, I mean, it's basically because I have health problems myself, and I really frustrated, especially with the mainstream kind of doctors and
Absolutely.
psychologists and stuff like that, and they kind of just run a bunch of tests, and
Yeah, take a
even if
pill,
those,
take a pill, come to see me next month, right?
yeah, and they don't really provide much help, or if they do, it's kind of symptomatic, or I've like with like mental health medication, I've noticed that it just kind of suppresses a lot of stuff, and it doesn't really help, and you just gain weight, and it kind of doesn't really all help that much. And when you have a lot of chronic illness, it's kind of people don't really know how to treat it, especially mainstream doctors, or they'll think you're kind of exaggerating or making it up, especially if the blood tests come back pretty much relatively normal, which a lot of mine typically do. So,
Yes.
and
Yeah, talking about putting on weight, I get that. I went over to Malaysia to a franchise recently. We sold a franchise. I went over there for 3 weeks, and the boys took me out every night, whining and dining, and I put
yeah,
on 7 kg, seven
oh yeah,
kg in 3 weeks, guys. Amazing. And then I found that being heavy already, I found that it started to affect my knees, and the whole thing it's a vicious cycle because you put on the weight, and that affects your knees, and then you can't walk to do the exercise you need to lose weight. And then because you're heavier, you want more fuel, so you eat more food. So it's a vicious cycle, guys. We've got to try and, with the help of people like Jared, you've got to try and break that cycle. What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that?
um I mean, so far it's just been kind of finding clients, but also I'm still kind of working on myself. So it's kind of like I'm trying to heal others, but while also trying to heal myself. It does take a
Awesome.
lot of it takes time and takes some resources, definitely. I've noticed, I mean, chronic illness, especially if it's something that I've had pretty much a lot of these most of my adult life, it does
Yes.
take time. Like sometimes you can do kind of a quick fix or something, or find something that will heal it quickly, or get some alleviate some of the symptoms and stuff like that. But it definitely is like a long, arduous journey, I'd say.
Sure. And I think it's about a bit like test and measure. I think you've got to keep a book and what do I eat that triggers different things, and what do I like? Isn't it funny? The stuff you like is not good for you. The stuff you don't like is supposed to be wonderful for you.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
it's a vicious cycle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, who likes apple cider vinegar? Supposed to be awesome. I bought a bottle. It's still in the cupboard. I
Oh,
could I couldn't bring myself to have it.
oh yeah, yeah.
I'm going to try it though one of these days. Tell us an important moment in your career that virtually changed the direction in which you were going. Where did this all come from?
Um, uh, I think it's just over time I've just I started kind of writing. I kind of did like it's kind of a affiliate marketing or writing like blogs and articles and stuff. And I sort of started to categorize them in different because I was writing on a bunch of different topics, and so I kind of came up with the word Psynautical and other stuff. But I decided at one point to like do be a pod or to start a podcast, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback. I went to like a podcast meetup like locally, and I met some people that they're doing it like full time, and that's their thing. But I also started a YouTube channel for it less than a year ago, and it's slowly starting to grow as well too. It's about 30 subscribers and stuff, but so far it's going good.
Awesome, awesome. We all start from nothing, guys. Remember that, like an acorn. Remember how the tree looks in the end, right? We all start from ground zero. It's from zero to hero. In your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that so far have contributed to your success along the journey you've been on? What's been the qualities and skills? Obviously, determination is one of them. What else?
I'd say persistence and kind of keeping an open mind,
Yeah,
um, and also like finding time to because I especially find myself like pushing myself too hard or
yeah,
working like all the time is taking time for like relaxation or kind of self-care, but like in a health-oriented space
absolutely.
of like doing stuff like walking or meditating or reading
If
or
you don't like long walks, guys,
yeah,
set your phone alarm and get up and go for a short walk in the morning and a short walk in the afternoon. So you combine the two and you've done a long walk. You know,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that. If you've got a swimming pool nearby, you can get in that swimming pool, get yourself, relax, and you can walk. You can walk in the swimming pool, which the bottom half of your body will love you for it. You know,
yeah, definitely.
stuff like that, guys. Or you actually swim if you wish to. You don't have to swim in a pool though. You can be walking up and down, which I do. It's a big help for my knees. Um, in your opinion, how do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field, Joe?
I really just I'm kind of like a because I am into like biohacking and stuff. Is I'm kind of like I guess like a human guinea pig kind of. I kind of try all sorts of different things. I haven't really met anyone that's done like as quite as many like therapies and medications and supplements and all kinds of different things. But I try and like sometimes like music helps motivate me.
Yeah, not
But
bad.
also
I love upbeat music's wonderful, right?
yeah, yeah. And like motivational, I do watch or read like kind of motivational videos or like motivational books and stuff like that. But I'm always trying to learn more. Either I usually like when I'm driving
Yeah.
or
Yeah, good. Yeah,
listening
good,
to
good. That's
audiobooks.
a good resource when you're driving. You're doing nothing anyway. You might as well be listening to something positive.
Yeah, yeah,
And guys, you guys got to motivate yourselves. Guys, no one's going to motivate. You got to motivate yourself. It comes from within. You got to want to improve. Like 2025 is a new year, and a new year and a new you. So start doing something that's positive to help yourself. You're not coming back. Telling people it's not a dress rehearsal. We're not coming back.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Tell us about a recent project or achievement you're particularly proud of.
I think recently just kind of I've been a guest on a few other podcasts and also looking into being bringing on more guests as well. But also, um, my YouTube channel I think is starting to do really well, and I've started to do more editing and stuff like that, and promote on like
Great.
social media and stuff, and
Yeah.
really been a lot more active and proactive,
Yeah,
especially
the
like
big one I'd suggest to you, the big one is Facebook groups. We do very, very well. Awesome resource. Facebook groups, because the reason being the people follow you, trust and like you, that becomes your tribe. That's your
yeah,
tribe, and then you can talk to your tribe. You can do Facebook lives once a week, all that sort of thing. So Facebook groups are awesome, guys. Anyone out there watching, grab yourself a Facebook group. If you need one set up, we'll set you one up without any worries. What advice would you give someone who's coming behind you, wants to follow in your footsteps and help people like you do? What advice would you give them?
Um, I it really depends on kind of what kind of because health coaching or health mentoring, health consulting and stuff like that, it depends on if you're kind of focused on chronic illness or if it's like
Yes.
men's health or something like that. And there are different programs and stuff. You can, just do it by yourself. It does help sometimes to get like certifications and stuff like that. Like I know I was looking at Dave Asprey kind of has it's like a 4-in-1 where it's like not only biohacking, but like diet, but also like life coaching and
Yes.
other stuff like that. But
All
there's
very
also
important. Yeah.
yeah, but there's so many other like certifications and other stuff, and you can always go take different courses online, and you can also,
Yep.
if you really want to like study like naturopathy or traditional Chinese medicine, that's also another path you can do, and that you can
Yeah.
do have a
Follow,
clinic,
follow,
but also
follow
do
your
online.
passion, guys, and a lot of it, as Darren and I spoke about earlier, a lot of it's common sense. Like think about it. Water is a big element. Sunshine, all a lot of common sense stuff. You don't have to be popping bottles of pills every day.
Yeah.
Question everything. Be inquisitive. And question everything, guys. Um, anyway, looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future, my friend?
I think just to grow my podcast and especially like my consulting and coaching and stuff like that. And I'm always looking into like other opportunities and stuff because I've even I am a fan of supplements. I don't try to take time, but I have like sold and kind of designed some as well too. And so I'm always but also doing like other kind of therapies and service possibly in person online. There's like bioresonance and also a bunch of other stuff that I because I'm always looking at other like devices and gadgets, but also like um, stuff on how I can like improve my own health, but also so I can help others as well too.
Absolutely. I was only thinking the other day about the hula hoop. The guys like you and I are overweight. The old hula hoop's not a bad idea because it targets the tummy, right?
Oh yeah,
And you're moving those hips. So, I mean, and what's it cost you? Like $10 to get a bit of bamboo and put into a circle, or buy one from the sports shop, right? Probably 20
yeah,
bucks. But I'm thinking about going back to the hula hoop, really, because I think it'd be a lot of fun. You know.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
And I used to do it when I was a kid, and it was fun then. I don't know about now, but we'll see. Tell me, what's the best way? Because you've got an awesome subject. Health is very important. How can listeners and people watching, how can they reach out and find out more about you and get in touch?
Um, I, Instagram is a good way. It's probably one of the best ways. I'm on there about every day. It's Jared Heldt Sage, just my name with Sage at
It's
the
your
end.
go-to, yeah?
Yeah. But I have a Facebook page for Psynautical, but also Sage Health Coaching. I have a Facebook group for
Yeah.
Psynautical.
Also,
I have
LinkedIn and of course YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, LinkedIn and YouTube as well too. And I have an
Lovely.
email, just signaudible at gmail.com as well too. That's another good option to contact me
Awesome.
too.
And we'll be putting all Jared's social links all over YouTube and other places. Tell us, before we wrap it up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know.
Um, I don't know. My last there's a few. There's My last name is actually German and it's kind of hard to pronounce because the what is it, the D is silent, so it's Heldt, but a lot of people mispronounce it. It's people try and say Held or something like that.
Yeah, I
I
try to
also
I try to say, what do I try and say? Helped. Yeah, as
yeah,
in, you know.
I think you said it pretty well. I guess the other thing is, I don't know, my favorite condiment is ketchup. I've just always liked ketchup.
Yeah,
I
me
guess that's
too. On everything, on everything.
yeah, I put it on pretty
Except
much everything.
except my cereal.
Yeah, that doesn't go well.
Yeah, and I put plenty on too. You believe it or not, I got about 2 or 3 bottles in the cupboard because I'm always frightened I'm going to run out.
Oh yeah,
Right. So
yeah,
whenever I buy it, a true story, whenever I buy it, I buy two.
oh yeah,
So I got one, I got a reserve. And I get home sometimes and I've already got 3 in the cupboard. And I go, well, now I've got 5
oh yeah,
because I forgot. But
yeah, yeah,
I'm a big ketchup lover. It makes everything taste better.
yeah, yeah.
All right. You've been an awesome guest. Thank you, my friend, for being on the show today. And guys, if you want your 15 minutes of fame, please like and subscribe to this channel. You're going to meet some interesting characters just like Jared. And Jared's always up for a chat. So reach out to him. You want to share some ideas, talk about chronic health or any type of health issues, have a chat to Jared. He's a very interesting guy. And guys, let's keep this 15 minutes of fame going and make everyone famous. Thanks for being on the show today, Joe.
Welcome.